Hi and welcome to this tutorial video. My name is Carmen Jorissen and I'm the designer of this crochet heirloom tablecloth that you can find in the Yarn 5 boekgezin by Scheepjes. In this tutorial video I'm going to show you how to work the flat braid join, which is a technique that is used to join all the motifs together. In this tutorial video I'm going to show you how to create the join in this tablecloth that joins all of the motifs together. As you're working on this tablecloth, you're working in rows basically. You're joining them in rows of 6 and in total you will have 8 rows. I'm going to be working on my 8th row now, so I'm going to show you how to join a square on one side only. So you take your square that you've worked up to this point where you join. I've worked the final round. I started here. You start just at the end of this side. Then you work one entire side according to the pattern for where is not to join. And then on the next side, I'm gonna join to this existing motif right here. So I'm gonna insert my hook back into where I left off. I've already completed the picot, as you see. And from this point on, we're going to be joining this motif to the existing motif. So now, the pattern says chain 2, so we're gonna chain 2. Then, we're taking the hook out of the loop, and we're putting it through the corresponding chain 5 loop on the existing motif that you want to attach it to. So we're gonna insert it right there. We're gonna put the loop back on the hook, put it tight as you normally would, then pull the loop through the chain 5 space and chain 3. Now you can single crochet back into the working motif as you normally would. So we skip 4 trebles and then we work a double crochet. Now we're gonna chain 2 again. I'm gonna lay it flat so you can see. We're gonna pull the hook back out of the loop, put it through the corresponding chain 5 space right there, put the loop back onto the hook, pull it through, and chain 3. Now we're going to do a double crochet in this gap right here. And you're going to work across this side in the same way. So we're just going to chain 2 again. Put your loop in the chain 5 space. Put the loop onto the hook again. And chain 3. Now we're going to skip 4 trebles. Insert and do a double crochet. Now we've joined our motifs in all chain 5 spaces, and now I'm gonna just work the picot as I normally would. The picot is not joined, as you see here. It creates a nice open lace effect, which will be even prettier when your project is blocked. So we're just gonna work the picot. I work the picot, so I have chained 5 stitches, and then I insert my hook into these 2 loops here. So the first one is the one that's on top of the double crochet, and then I'm inserting it into the left leg of the double crochet like this, and then I do a slip stitch. So I do a yarn over and then pull the yarn through all of the loops. And now on this side, I'm not gonna do any joining right now because there's no motif here. So I'm just gonna complete this side as I normally would, and then also complete this side until we reach the end right here. There, now this square is done. I'm gonna take my scissors and snip off at about 20 centimeters, or I don't know, maybe 15, just so you have a little bit of length. I'm gonna pull on this loop like so, and then what I like to do is to get this yarn end back into the wrong side. So I'm gonna insert my hook from the back just into this stitch. So I'm gonna insert it so that it comes up there, and I'm gonna take this yarn to the back side, and that's so that's easier to weave it in later. Now we have attached one more motif onto our tablecloth. Now I'm going to show you how to join a motif on both of these sides. It's basically the same, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I have another motif here. I've worked it until the same point. So I've started my chain 5 row here, and I've worked this side normally. And then I have these two sides that I can join. It's not so easy to join on this side. You could, but then you would have to join this chain space first, then work up until here, and then you can continue the joining. So that's not very easy. So I always leave this last side just to work normally. So if I'm joining on two sides, I will be joining on the so the third and fourth side of this square. So I'm taking my yarn, I've worked it up until the same point. So after the picot, I'm going to be chaining 2, pulling my hook out of the loop, and I'm going to insert it into this chain space right here, pulling it through and chaining 3. Then I'm going to do a double crochet into the working motif, and I'm going to continue joining the motif to the existing piece like this. Now when I come to the end of one side that I have joined, I'm just doing the picot as I normally would. So I'm chaining 5, and I am doing the slip stitch. I'm inserting through these 2 loops, pulling up a loop and pulling it through all of the loops, and then chaining 2 already, and then I'm just gonna continue and join on this side. It isn't anything different, it's just that now you have 2 sides to join our work. So now we have joined 2 more motifs to our tablecloth. I have 4 more motifs here to attach. Yeah, so this is how I do the flat braid join. I hope this tutorial video was of help to you, and I hope to see you in my other tutorial videos as well. Happy crafting!